1, 2.
Hello Digibyte family, in this opportunity we're gonna learn how to log into websites using our DGID application with our mnemonic phrase. Okay, so what you need to know is that once you install the application, it's already linked with the DGID protocol. So anytime you click on a QR code, it will automatically launch the application, or it's gonna pop up a message asking you if you wanna automatically launch the DGID application. In this case, we have here the callback route. The application is showing us the websites that wants us to log in with DGID. You always need to double check that this route is the same from your browser. If both domains are the same, then there's no problem. But you need to look for slightly changes in the domain, because it might be a scanner trying to get your credentials. You then need to write here your password, and once you write down here your password, well, you'll need just to click here on this check button. This option we're gonna look that into a minute. So once you click here on this check button, the website is automatically going to log in here. Yes, this is it. We now have successfully logged in using this application. And there's something you need to know about DGID. That is the possibility to have multiple accounts with the same mnemonic phrase. That's right, to have multiple DGID accounts, you do not need to have multiple devices or multiple mnemonic phrase. You only need to have one. And how do we do that with this application? Well, we're gonna first log out from this website, and we're gonna click again on the QR code. It will automatically set up the application to, for us, sign this callback route. I'm gonna write down my password, and then I need to click here on use custom index. When you log into using DGID, the automatical index that the protocol uses to log in into website is 0. So when you use Coinomi, the DGID application, Runtime ID, what it does is to sign on into the websites using the index 0. And that's actually the normal use with DGID. But if you want to have multiple accounts, what you need to do is only change this index. If I change this index to 1, I will have a completely different account, because it will use a completely different private key to log in or to sign my credentials. So if I click 1 and click on check, it will log in using DGID with the number 1 index. So this will be a completely different account using the same mnemonic phrase. And this is very useful because these two accounts are not linked on any way. There's no way to track down how many accounts you have. It only needs to be an unsigned integer number of 32 bits. So that's it. That's how you use the application. Now, one last thing. I'm gonna go to another website to test this out. For example, to Diaz.info, and we're gonna see what this text box is for. If you're on Linux that currently right now does not support the clicking QR button stuff, you will need to get the information that is clicked or that is encoded here in the QR, which is the DGID, oops, I do not want this, I'm sorry. Okay, which is the DGID callback URI. This URL, or this URI, if you do not have the clickable option, you'll need to paste that here. Not the website URL. You need to type here the one that starts with DGID -- and all the stuff. This is what the application is gonna sign. So I'm gonna click here on sign, and the process is exactly the same. I'm gonna use the 0 index or deactivate this, write my password, and then click on sign. And it will tell the application or the websites that I wanna log in. In this case, well, as it's my first time using this mnemonic phrase, it's gonna ask me to choose my username. So that's it. That's how you have multiple accounts using DigiID, and you use the DigiID version of your of the desktop version of the protocol. So that's all for today. See you soon in the next opportunity. Thank you and goodbye.